Jai Shri Ram. Virtual. Now, virtual is a funny word with two meanings which are like opposites of each other. She was virtually crying can mean she was actually crying. Now, the word actually always is used to indicate something the exact opposite of whatever was said earlier. So, she was virtually crying can mean she was crying, and she was virtually crying can also mean she's not crying but she's on the verge of crying. So virtual has many meanings and you can have some difficulty if you don't understand this word properly. So let's look at the dictionary meanings. Virtual, almost or nearly as described but not completely or according to stricter definition. The virtual absence of border controls. So similar is effective, ineffect, near. In computing, not physically existing as such but made by software to appear to do so. A virtual computer, a virtual library, right? And the meaning in optics I don't think is very important for a GRE student. In physics, virtual particles are those that have extremely short lifetimes, and maybe you can call them hypothetical particles. So virtual dictator, he was a virtual dictator, being such in essence or effect though not formally recognized or admitted. So he or she is a virtual dictator. Now that has a slightly different meaning, isn't it? Being or on simulated on a computer. So that is virtual books, virtual keyboard, virtual reality. That means simulated, artificial. Occurring or existing primarily online. Virtual shopping. Virtual shopping is what we do online. And then of or relating to existing within a virtual reality. A virtual tour. A virtual tour. Right? Virtual tours are also possible. So virtual memory, and then hypothetical particles whose existence is inferred from indirect evidence which have extremely short lifetimes. These are virtual photons. So virtual means real, virtual means almost real. So be careful with this word virtual. Keep listening and improve your English. Start using what you learn, because if you don't express whatever you want to learn, then you will not be able to impress it in your mind. So what is expressed is impressed. What is used will remain in the memory. Otherwise, our memories are extremely treacherous. Memories are porous. You will soon forget words which you don't use. Jai Shri Ram.